go, Brandon.
Well, guys, this is going to be one of those videos where my homies out there who have been calling me a racist for the last several days because I accurately categorized the Sacramento gang shooting as a Sacramento gang shooting instead of what was trying to be pitched and pushed as some kind of a mass shooting event so that we could somehow or another ban more guns, as Potato Joe Biden tried to put forth. Headline: at least 5 people fired guns during gang-related shooting downtown, police say. Well, it looks like I got lucky. I got lucky. I mean, all the people who have been commenting on a lot of my videos over the last couple days, and let's face it, not a lot of people have been talking about this shooting because they have slowly been seeing that it's gang-related, so it's not popular anymore. Because now we can't just blame guns. Now we actually have to focus on the people who are doing these things, killing people and shooting 12. Now it appears that this is a full-blown gang. And when I say full-blown gang-related shooting, even the most recent headlines leading up to today still tiptoed around it. They still wanted to call it a Sacramento shooting. Today, all bets are off. The word gang is littered throughout this report. At least 5 shooters fired guns during a gang-related gun battle in downtown Sacramento Sunday that killed 6 people and injured 12 others. As detectives learn about the shootings, it is increasingly clear that gang violence is at the center of this tragedy. While we cannot at this time elaborate on the precise gang affiliation of individuals involved, gangs and gang violence are inseparable from the events that drove these shootings. Police say that there were clearly 2 groups involved in the shooting, obviously gang-related. These are not serial killers or mass shooters who are shooting at each other because one of them is in their own turf or territory. It's not how that works. Now, as I stated in a video earlier, that in today's day and time with cell phone footage and, of course, the video that we already had at the very beginning of the shooting, you knew that people were going to find out who did what, and you knew that there was going to be multitudes of video because there were cameras everywhere. When you start seeing heightened things like this on the street or anywhere, people start pulling out their cell phones. Well, I underestimated how many cell phone videos they would find. They say that they have nearly 200 videos submitted so far of this shooting. Now, reports say that a third person was actually arrested. From what I've read and gathered, that the third person arrested was not directly associated with the shooting. Sounds like he was a bit of a coward, like he didn't fire any shots. He's one of those ones that has the gun for Instagram, because he was actually seen with a gun at the scene. However, I don't think he fired his gun at all. And of course, my buddy Smiley, who was arrested a couple days ago, he actually had a Glock that appeared, now this is allegedly, but from a lot of reliable sources, that a Glock that seemed to have been modified with one of the giggle switches on it to shoot fully automatic. You know, again, why I assume this was gang related. You have over 100 shots that are fired. They've found hundreds of casings, or 100 casings, or roughly 100 casings so far. So you have that many rounds that are shot. 6 people are killed, 12 are shot. Let's assume 20 rounds hit people. I know that's 18 shot, but you know, some may have gotten hit by more than one round. So that's 80% of the rounds that did not hit their target. You know why? It's because you had a fully automatic Glock out there spraying buildings. More than likely, a lot of those projectiles are probably in buildings above the intended targets, because that's really the stupidity of full auto even being outlawed. Yes, I know you can spray and pray, but you're going to have uncontrolled fire, and this is typically what happens. You shoot 1 or 2 people with those first rounds, and that muzzle continues to rise, especially in something as small and light as a Glock, and you're going to just shoot buildings and trees and birds above you. So yeah, imagine if this guy had more controlled fire. Clearly Smiley was trying to kill people. Had he had a semi-automatic firearm that he could actually effectively control, unfortunately more people would have died. So in this case, I'm glad Smiley had a giggle switch on his Glock, because he was pretty ineffective with it. In fact, Smiley got shot up pretty good himself. Smiley is still in the hospital right now awaiting his trip to the jailhouse because he got shot up so bad he's not even able to be brought to jail right now. So clearly, as Smiley was shooting buildings and trees and birds, people were shooting him. the other people who were firing back at him. But again, gang related. You know what? I don't usually come on here and brag whenever I'm vindicated, but I'm vindicated. All you jackasses and racists out there who call me Peckerwood and everything else because I made very correct assumptions based on data and facts that I was given. I'm waiting on your comments down below, please.
Let's go, Brandon.